Greetings, 𝐬𝐿𝐶 family members. Another day, another habit to discuss. Today we're discussing habit number 2, which is analysis paralysis. Analysis paralysis is the habit that we are living in the year 2024. We are not crossing over into 2025 with such a habit. How do we define analysis paralysis? It is the state of overanalyzing a situation to the point where no action is taken, getting stuck in the planning phase without moving forward. And the scripture that would best describe this is Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse 4. And I'm reading from the Amplified, the classic version, which says, "He who observes the wind and waits for all conditions to be favorable will not sow, and he who regards the clouds will not reap." Profound scripture, highlighting issues of procrastination and perfectionism at the same time. And both these two conditions will lead you to taking no action. And so we are saying in 2024, this is one of the habits that should remain. And this is one habit that we are not crossing with into the year 2025. What is perfectionism? The need for everything to be perfect before taking action, setting unrealistic standards that prevent progress. You will literally stop how you would have wanted to progress because the conditions are just not favorable for you. And we are saying 2024, by perfectionism, by procrastination, because some of these behavior patterns, if you don't recognize it in yourself, for yourself, you will argue, you will defend, I've done that, and I've done it sometimes even in the name of the Lord. I've done it using the name of there is a project that I started in 2008. I've written a book, and I wanted to write a second book, and I started writing it in 2008. And I've given myself all sorts of excuses. Chief amongst those excuses is that I needed to have walked the journey, the life that I am discussing in that book for myself, so that I don't write from a place of theory and maybe other people's experiences. Very legit reason why I needed, to walk the journey that I'm walking. But I don't think I needed 15 years for me to wait, while I'm experiencing life, for me to qualify to write about that particular subject matter. And I'm saying to you, Kitchen Sink family members, you could be like me. The reason why you are not progressing might begin as a legitimate reason, but it is also important for you to check if it is not a paralyzing behavior pattern that will stop you from progressing in life, like it did for me. And I'm saying no more. And another sort of similar aspect of this analysis paralysis is decision paralysis. Whereas decision paralysis, is being unable to make choices due to the fear of imperfect outcomes. You convince yourself that, whatever it is that I would have wanted to do, the outcome is not going to be acceptable or is not going to be according to my standards, and you stop doing it. And when you stop doing it, you possibly have stopped progress as well and development in your life. So we are saying bye to that. And sometimes we just overthink, guys. You overthink to the point of inaction. You consider, you put everything, and you overly consider things, and in the end, nothing is achieved out of whatever it is that you are thinking and processing. And then also the aspect of, paralysis of analysis. Remember, the first one I said analysis paralysis. But you can come to a place where there is actually paralysis of analysis, similar to analysis paralysis, but emphasizes the paralyzing effect. You are found stuck with a decision, stuck with a choice, to the point that you feel overwhelmed and you don't eventually end up making the decision. And excessive planning, prevents execution. You just don't end up doing whatever it is that needs to be done because you are so paralyzed. You're so you become emotive with whatever it is that needs to be done, and that is not a good behavior pattern to carry with us in 2025. Kitchen Sink family members, we are leaving all that in 2024. And then obviously, like we spoke yesterday, manufacturing excuses. We are not proceeding with this habit where we manufacture excuses and we create reasons to not act. We find justification for inaction. No, we're not going to do that. We are leaving all that in 2024, and we are proceeding as people that are daring, people that will take risk, people that are even sometimes preemptive, being prepared to allow ourselves to fail. Be gracious with yourself. Some ideas will succeed, but some of those ideas will fail. But we will learn something, and we will do life differently next time. And trusting God, then we will succeed. But we are not failing to progress because of this behavior pattern. And then the final one, guys, perpetual planning syndrome. This one, it's so paralyzing. You are forever on the starting line. Forever on the starting line. You prepare for the Olympics for 4 years. You join a club. You find yourself a coach. You expend, energy, money, resources. But when the time for the Olympics come, you don't go around to commit to participating in the Olympics, because you suffer from this syndrome, perpetual planning syndrome, and you become an expert at planning. You can even teach other people about planning, but you are not appropriating that plan. You are not implementing it. You are just planning and you are not implementing. And sometimes you implement, you never evaluate, and you are so scared to assess where things could have been done better. You can't face up to it. And we are saying in 2024, we will plan. I have a saying in our language which says, "Ini ndinotsiurika inini." Ndinotsiurika in my life, ndinotsiurika as a person. What it means in English is, what scripture we declare as one of our declarations that we make every morning. I receive correction. I receive instruction. I receive reproof. I receive rebuke. I receive it. I will make mistakes, and so I receive correction. If someone comes with, something that they feel I could have done better, I receive it, and I will say, yes, I am wrong. I will acknowledge my shortcomings because I want to be better. I want to proceed in life, and to be successful. So what this principle is teaching us, this issue of paralysis analysis, is a biblical principle teaching us such behavior can be detrimental because perfect conditions rarely exist. They actually do not exist. Opportunities may be lost while waiting, and growth often requires stepping out in faith. If you have to grow, you have to be willing to step out in faith. And progress happens through action, not just planning. So we have to be pragmatic. We have to be willing to step out and practice that which we are planning for, so that we will make progress in life. Tomorrow we will continue with another behavior pattern that's remaining in 2024. But dearly beloved, whatever it is that you're planning for, whatever goal you're setting, whatever resolution you're making, make sure that you will implement it in 2025. Lack of implementation, no action behavior pattern. Bye. We are leaving it in 2024. Have a lovely day. Thank you.